Hello friends. Today we will see how we can paint a beautiful landscape using a very special medium called the brush pens. The brush pens are available from a range of 12 to 24 colors and you can choose whichever you would like. I generally prefer 12s because in that we can make some very quick sketches and also some very beautiful pictures. Now these brush pens, as some of you may be knowing, are actually watercolors which are inserted in this pen with a tip which is like a brush. So whenever you use such brush pens, you can paint like watercolors. Now, for making a small landscape, I have chosen an A4 size paper which I have taped from all sides with the help of an Abro tape or a masking tape. I will go over the masking tape from end to end and edge to edge, and after the picture is over, I will rip off these tapes so that I can get a kind of a nice margin. Now to begin with, I just draw a line which describes a kind of a uphill land, and below that I'll make an uneven surface of land. I make use of a few geometrical shapes like the parallelogram, somewhat like a triangle, and a few lines which will describe a house. I will add a door and a window, and as if another house is situated a little lower, I will just show the top of the house. That means I'll just show the roof and the rest of the house gone behind the slope. Here again I can show a small door and I can introduce a tree. Which I can first draw in simple pencil. I make a kind of a cloud shape to show the foliage of the tree. Make use of an eraser and indicate the tree complete. Next to this house, I may also show a different type of a tree using the same cloud-like shape to indicate the foliage, and add a tree trunk. Then I may add a few leaves and flowers in the foreground. This is just a decorative landscape and not a real one which you may expect. You can use brush pens to make some quick drawings and quick paintings to amuse yourself and others. So just making a few leaves and flowers in the foreground. So that becomes the drawing for my landscape, which I intend to do with the brush pen today. Now, one small mistake that some of us may make is to color or use these pens by scratching them or painting them, painting the subject by scratching the tip of the brush to and fro. Instead of this, what we can do is we can start from one end and continue adding the brush strokes from one end to the other. Because by only scratching the brush to and fro, you will generate only scratchy, broken effects. Whereas when you continuously add the color in succession, one after the other strokes, you will find that you will get uniform result, although it cannot be comparable to a true brush work. So this way, I continue from top to bottom, coloring one bar after the other. So with lot of patience, I keep filling these areas in horizontal strokes of the brush pen. And I have completed this sky. Next, I make use of the yellow and I continue filling the foliage with the yellow. I repeat, this is not a true landscape as a realistic landscape, but all the fun can be enjoyed by using these in a very different and a creative way. I add the brown, and complete the tree. I take the red and apply the red for the roof, house number 1, and then house number 2. I add the undersurface of the roof on both the houses. And now I choose a very odd color, a pink, to show the foliage of the other tree. I keep the houses white and I color the windows and the doors with a black sketch pen. Of course, you can also use the brush pen. Now for the green lawn, which I want to show here, I'll choose the dark green first, and much in the same way as I colored the sky, I will fill up the area for the lawn. I make use of the fluorescent yellow and go over all the flowers and the leaves, painting the foreground using the sides of the brush pen. So in this way, I have completed the background, the middle ground, as well as the foreground. Now I start coloring the different flowers and the leaves. I choose different colors for the different flowers, starting with the orange for this flower. Maybe I repeat the orange on the other side here. Then I paint the tulip. In blue. Another flower in red. Yet another one in violet or purple, you may call it. And one more in red. I may show the cores or the central portions of some of the flowers with the brown and make use of the greens to show those leaves filled in one go. Finally, I take the black sketch pen because the sketch pen will have a definite point, and I'll try to give an outline with the black sketch pen to every element in the landscape. The trees, the houses, the flowers, and everything. So use the sketch pen slowly, continuously, and only once. Do not go over the lines again and again so that the illustration, if you want to call it, can become neat and clean. So here it is, a beautiful landscape made with the help of brush pens, a quick and a nice one, a small one which you can easily frame and put it up near your study table or anywhere else where you desire. I rip open those tapes which I had applied in the beginning, and I get a very beautiful white space which looks like a frame. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please subscribe to this channel and also forward the video to your friends and groups. Thank you once again.